Alright, what's up everybody? Figure we'll look at the September 1990 issue of Thrasher. And kind of beat up, but we'll just flip through it right quick. There's dressing. That is rad right there. Dressing was always one of my favorites back in the day. And Wade Spire. That's pretty cool. I don't remember that board. That was when he was on Dogtown. I do remember his pal with the plaid on it. Brandon Chapman. SMA. And I am just going to kind of go through this quick and not go over every little thing. Tony Hawk for Airwalk. That was a cool shoe right there. I have the Airwalk prototypes that I still wearing today, although they were the reissues from a few years ago, but I like them. And there's Sergey Ventura for Venture Trucks. Planet Earth, so I think that was Chris Miller's company. That's not Chris Miller. Snowboard ad. Eric Nash. You know, he might have been a rad vert skater, I don't know. By this time I wasn't paying any attention to vert skating at all. Like when I first got into skateboarding in '86, it was like vert was my belief of what skateboarding was. And you know, but living where I live in the backwoods, we didn't have vert ramps, or like I'd occasionally get to Kona or Cal Thrasher skate park, but not enough that I could ever like learn vert and be a vert skater. But yeah, it just wasn't my scene. And like I kind of felt bad. I mean, imagine being a pro skateboarder with the last name Nash, and like you have Nash on your skate. Nobody would have wanted that back then, and I never knew anyone that had that board, so probably didn't help his sales that his name was Nash. And yes, we were kids back then, so that's kind of silly, but true. Brian Lottie for Billabong. It's a pretty sweet 1-foot ollie right there. And you could see by 1990, I guess, the double kick was here to stay. And it's probably one of the first New Deal ads. One of the first, anyway, if not the first. I don't remember how long New Deal, they might have been around in '89, I'm not sure. Thunder Trucks ad. Brian Frostad, I don't remember him at all. Hey, look, there's Naudus and Thiebaud. And Diamond Dave. Diamond David Lee Roth in Thrasher magazine. Don't know who these guys are. And I do not have my reading glasses to see who they are, so. You see, there's Grosso. Which, you know, at that time I just didn't pay any attention to him at all. I was at that time full street. Those are cool Vision shoes right there. I always wanted a pair of those, or like the Airwalk prototypes back then, and especially wanted the Etnies Nauta shoe, but I could never find them, you know. We didn't really have skateboard shops. Like the skate shops I went to, we had, one was like a BMX bike store that had a wall of skateboards and they sold trucks and wheels, and the other was a surf shop. So we never really had a full dedicated skate shop where you could get cool stuff like this, but I imagine if you lived in bigger cities, you did have access to that stuff. And I never ordered anything via mail because I didn't have a credit card. I was a kid, so. And there is Frankie Hill. He likes eggs and bacon. Some of the new boards that were out, that looks like the GNS Doug Smith and the Mark Heintzman and a Bo Ikeda. Is that Sergey Ventura? I can't even see. There's that. Is that a vision board? Man, I'm blind as a bat. And let's see, there's Tom Groholski, Jeff Phillips, Cockroach International. I never saw any of that stuff in person. Nobody I knew ever had it either. It was just one of them brands that you just didn't see. And skate rags, street rags. And if you look, there's a missing page right there. So, of course, by this time it would have been more than Nodis and Gons I was tearing out. It might have been, you know, Ray Barbie, Hensley, any of them, you know, street dudes that were coming up. And the interview is with Mike Yosefpour. Still, even though this is 1990, there's still a lot of Vert in here. There's Wade. Heroes of the Hood. Dude's got some serious dreads. He must have been the Aldo skater. I don't know who that is. Ed Temple or Jeremy Klein. Sweet 1-footer right there. No idea who this is. Ziggy. Okay. I'm sure Ziggy was rad in the day. And this is your complete list of the Vans team as of 1989. See some of the names on there. And I guess that's all just the skateboarders, because Vans was also, I think, sponsored BMX still at this time. And my battery is running low, so if this cuts out, it's going to suck. Mike Carroll as a rookie in the raw meat section. Prong. Primus. Look at there, Ace Frehley. The Vandals. And the Almighty. I'm just going to try to flip through these a little quicker. Oh, 24/7 Spies, I like them. They were pretty rad. Under My Skin. Rest in Pieces. You know, I don't quite remember that band other than this ad, so I don't know if I ever even heard them. Bill Danforth for Better Board Company or Bad Boy Club, whatever you want to choose there. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of turn on the turbo here for a sec, just in case there's anything interesting in here. Deadbolts. And there's Gons. Surprisingly, that didn't get pulled out. It's a Jovante Turner ad that has Gons in it. And your typical skate shop ads that would be at the back. See some of the boards that were out then. Some of these, obviously, I mean, it's 1990, and I could see Per Wellender's board is still in there. That was from like 87, so. There's the Nodus Crazy Cat. The Liberty boards, the Gons, Rocco. Alright, I'm hoping to get through this before my battery craps out. So I am just going to kind of whiz through this. Stussy. And McGill on the back page yet again. For Powell Peralta. Busting it looks like a McTwist. And looks like a vision they had trying to make fun of blind, but I don't think that worked very well for them. Too late, bud. Alright, thanks for watching my video. I'll try to pull out more skate mags so I can show them and see if I can't find some that are more interesting, like better years, like early 86, 87.